In this video, I'm going to be installing Tuxedo Linux in a virtual machine. So Tuxedo Linux is based on Ubuntu, and this company is located in Germany. So this is the website. Tuxedo Linux also comes with the latest KDE Plasma 6 desktop environment. And you can go to this website and read more information about Tuxedo Linux. So I'm going to click on download. So this is the download page, and there are two ISO files that you can download from. This is the current ISO file, and the size is 3.5 gigs. So I'm going to download this ISO file and install it in the virtual machine. So here I'm going to select the first option. So on this page you have to choose your language. So I'm going to select American English, click next. So this is region and zone. I'm going to click next. This is the keyboard language and the keyboard model. I'm going to click next. So on this page you can choose X11 or Wayland. And here it says you can change the setting at any time during system startup on the login screen. So I'm going to enable Wayland. I'm going to click on setup. So this is the installer. I'm going to double click on it. So I'm going to click next. So there are two options here, erase disk and manual partitioning. I'm going to select erase disk, and there's no swap, swap no hibernate, swap with hibernate, or swap to file. I'm going to leave it as no swap. This is extended for BTRFS or XFS. I'm going to leave it at extended for. You can also select this box if you want to encrypt the system. I'm going to leave it unchecked. So this is the bootloader location, and these are some of the options. I'm going to leave it as default. I'll click next. I'm going to enter a name. I'll type a password. I'll uncheck this box, requires strong passwords, and I'll leave this box unchecked, log in automatically without asking for password. I'll click next. So it's set to Wayland. I'm going to click next. So this is a summary of the settings. I'll click install, install now. So it's all done. I'm going to restart now. So this is the login screen. On the lower left side, this is the virtual keyboard, and this is the desktop session. So you can switch. This is Plasma Wayland. You can also switch to Plasma X11. So I'm going to log in. So on the lower left side, this is the application launcher. So there's favorites. This is all applications. So LibreOffice is installed, KWrite text editor is installed, this is development, this is games, this is graphics, this is internet, this is multimedia, this is office, this is science and math, this is settings. So this is system. So this is the Tuxedo Control Center. This is utilities. So I'll open the Tuxedo Control Center. So this is the dashboard. This is profiles. This is preset. I'll click on tools. This is a shutdown timer, keyboard backlight, and webcam. This is Aquarius. This is info. So this is settings. There's global profile settings. There's team. So this is utilities. So I'll open the system settings app. So this is mouse and touchpad setting. This is the keyboard settings. This is touch screen. This is multimedia. This is sound, and here you can configure sound settings. This is display and monitor, and you can change the resolution here. This is accessibility, and you can enable audible bell notifications. There's custom sound settings, visual bell settings. There's also screen reader. Sounder connected devices, there's Bluetooth. There's disc and cameras. This is KDE Connect. This is printers, and you can add printers here. You can also configure a print server. So this is Wi-Fi and networking. This is firewall settings. You can also configure a proxy here. This is connection preferences. This is colors and themes. This is colors, and you can choose an individual color here. You can also get new color schemes here. This is nightlight. This is application style. This is plasma style. This is window decorations. This is icons. This is cursors. This is system sound. This is splash screen. This is login screen. And you can also get new here, download it from online. This is text and fonts. This is font manager. This is wallpaper. And you can choose a wallpaper from here. I'm going to select this wallpaper, click apply. So under apps and Windows, this is default applications, and you can configure default applications for internet, multimedia, documents, and utilities. You can also configure notifications. These are all the notification settings. This is Windows management. So this is Windows behavior. So I'm going to select virtual desktops. So right now there's only one virtual desktop. I'm going to add 4 more. I just have to click on the add button. I click apply. So I'm going to select desktop effects. So under Windows management, I'm going to enable the cube feature. So this is cube. I'm going to check the box, click apply. So to enable the cube feature, I just have to hold down the Windows key and the C key on the keyboard. And this is the cube feature. So to get out of this screen, I just have to hit the escape key. So this is activities, this is general behavior. So under security and privacy, this is screen lock-in, and you can configure your screen lock-in here. This is applications and permissions. This is KDE wallet. So under language and time, this is region and language. You can modify these here. This is spell check. This is the date and time settings. So on this system, KDE Plasma version 6.0.4 is installed. This is the energy saving settings. This is the software update setting. This is users, and you can add more users here. This is auto start, and you can select add here to add an application, login script or logout script to auto start. This is sessions. So these are the background services that are running. There's all services, there's running, not running. So you can pause any one of these. You can also uncheck any one of these applications. This is desktop session. This is location. This is task scheduler. So this is the Discover Software Center. So you can also search for apps here. This is installed. And these are all the installed apps. You can also delete it by clicking on the trash can. This is the updates. So this is settings. There's Flatpak, there's firmware updates. This is all applications, accessibility, accessories, developer tools. This is education. There's a lot of apps. This is games. This is graphics. This is internet. This is multimedia. This is Office apps. So this is the Dolphin file manager. And I can create a new folder here. So I can right click the new folder, and I have all these menu options. I'll click on properties, and I can configure permissions for the folder. There's share, there's details. I'll click on split. So on the lower right side, this is the Tuxedo Control Center. This is the updates icon. This is the volume icon. This is the most recent device that is open. This is the network icon. This is the time and date icon. So I'll right click the panel. I'll select Configure Icons Only Task Manager. So I'll unselect Fill Free Space on panel. Click Apply. There's also spacing between icons, normal, small, and larger. I'll click on Large. I'll select Normal. This is Show Alternatives. So I can also add widgets. I can also search for widgets here. I'm going to drag the clock widget on the desktop. So on the top panel, there's Add Widgets, there's Add Panel, Configure Desktop and Wallpaper, choose Global Theme, Configure Display Settings, Manage Desktop and Panels. I'm going to select Enter Edit Mode, and this is the panel settings. So there's position, alignment, width, visibility, opacity, and style. I can increase the height of the panel. I can also delete the panel. I'll click on position. So I can move the panel to the right just by clicking on the right arrow. I can move the panel to the left. I'll click on the left arrow. I'll move the panel at the bottom. So in this video, I installed Tuxedo Linux with the KDE Plasma 6 desktop environment in a virtual machine. So I thank you for watching, and I thank you for subscribing.